was my title.
Spit owner.
So these came in today finally. I got 20 of them. $575 with freight. I'm sure I could have got them cheaper, but anyway, you see this rail here? Channel, I mean. So this goes like so. And your chain goes through the middle. See, this will not come out. The only way it'll come out is when it goes flat like that. So, and they slide, so. Glad to have those. Continuing on this acid wash project. Now this I sanded down because this looks like crap. Let's fix this. Make a drift car. I mean, why would you make a hot spotty drift car?
That's silly.
Hot spot is a drag car.
That's silly. It's gonna be a falling in the pit car though, because it's halfway hanging in the pit.
It's a notch. Really there.
All right, come back here. So it's Friday, and we just bought new wheels for our trailer because one, polishing sucks. Two,
They're pitted and cracked.
they have tons of pitting, and Martin did find some cracks on them. So we,
Not out of service cracks, but cracks on the outside lip, which eventually will get worse. So
yeah. So we're
gonna get new wheels.
it's only money. You'll make it back.
Actually, a
Plus-
really good deal. $900 for 4 brand new.
Yeah, $900 for 4 new ones. Just had to go here to Stockton. Not my favorite town to go to, if you guys are familiar with anything here, but good price, and they're gonna look nice on the trailer, and we don't have to do all that hard work.
Man, it is stupid windy out here, but hauling my first load. Yep, they're gonna go over there. We're gonna swap these ugly wheels for these nice new wheels. Versus old.
Wow, look at that finish. Sure did a good job polishing those wheels. No, this tank still needs some work though. Tank? Did I just call it tank? Oh my god. Toolbox. This toolbox still needs some work. So we're putting our DOT numbers back on the truck. Makes it official. And yeah, a little bit different shade of blue. Yeah, I was trying to match that. It's actually I'd say they're about the same, but it just looks different because this has the black and silver and this one doesn't. But yeah, there we are. Ready to go to work. DOT official.
I'm tired. I hate oiling them. Oh, look, they got the nice straps.
Did you not see all this stuff the other times I've been here?
Yeah, for some reason, I guess I must have.
I pointed them out to you. I was like, oh, they got flatbed equipment. But I guess we didn't have the flatbed at the time.
Chains. gonna do probably 6 of these.
Two?
Yeah.
You can just load them in the back of your truck so you don't have to
Can I?
do it.
I don't want to seem like I'm stealing.
I'm right here.
I'm gonna do 8 of these.
3/8 by 20.
I'm sorry,
6.
6 of these.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do 2 of these. The
5/16
5/16 by 20, and then I'll take 8 of the snap, the red binders. Just stay happy.
Alright, so we got our binders and chains, and we also our $705 lighter in our pockets.
I also have my heart.
But now you're pretty much set to go trucking, right?
I like his flatbed. I like his little 45-foot tandem axle.
It's precious.
I like the store here. They have everything you would ever need. The only inconvenient part is cash or check only.
Yeah. What's that place called again? I forgot. Farrier's Blacksmith or something. Farmer's Blacksmith.
Farmer's Blacksmith.
Farmer's Blacksmith in Escalon. So they're a little hard to find, but if you can find them,
Man,
they got pretty much everything.
They have everything you would need. I mean, when we were putting up our fencing for the horse, we got it here. They have everything. Like literally anything you would expect, they have it. For farm, even trailer, for trucking, they have it. Dirty trucker is texting me. He must have problems.
I don't know.
So he's probably being dirty.
Maybe he's just being bored.
Dirty. He's hauling that lumber.
Uh-oh.
Stuff I hate hauling because it's boring. I guess I could still book this load. I'm not really too thrilled about it. I'm waiting on my guy that are going to do business with because there's a problem with there's an issue getting set up, and I guess the main office hasn't set us up yet for some reason, and our carrier packet's like buried at the bottom. So don't get me wrong, I'm not in a rush to go to work or anything.
Well, we got Easter coming up.
We got Easter coming up. I'd like to squeeze a couple loads this week yet. But there's a load of glass coming out of Fresno, and it's going to Phoenix. It's actually not a bad paying load for 600 miles. It pays $3,000, and I can get 21, 22 coming back out of there. Phoenix is a very good market for flats, but there's actually quite a bit of loads coming out of there that pay 22. So I mean, if I do 1,500 miles and make $5,300, I mean, I can't complain. But the problem with this glass load is I've been there once before a long time ago, and I remember I hated it. And I was only there to pick up a pallet of some, it wasn't even, well, maybe it was glass. I don't remember what it was, but I picked up a pallet for this broker we used to do business with. And man, I hated it. It was like hauling produce. And all the people that were sitting there, they were hauling like full loads of glass going over the road, man. They were like sitting there 10 hours after their appointment still waiting. And then I read the Google reviews, and it was even worse. I was like, yeah, I'm probably good on that. I'm not that desperate. So, not that I'm desperate at all, because I can book a load if I want to. I thought it'd be neat to go haul some glass, but on top of it all, those are real tarp shredders too, because I want you to tarp them, and man, there's just a lot of paddings involved in those. So, I don't know. If they bump the rate up a little bit more, maybe they'll swindle me. But for now, I'm cool.
So this morning, you also all weekend had been eyeing a load of was it racks?
Yeah, I was gonna eye a load of racks going to Salt Lake, but I guess they didn't have the product or something. And we had a hell of a storm come through here today, like rain, and now it's really windy. And I know that place because I used to load those racks too out of Lodi, and I know those guys don't really work when the weather gets really bad because it's all outdoors. So they were supposed to get a piece count and call the guy back and let him know if there's going to actually be a load, but I haven't heard anything back yet, so I'm going to take that as a no. I'm sure I can get a load from my guy tomorrow. I just got to push them to do our paperwork so we get set up with them, and then we can, we'll run.
That being Mercer.
Yeah, it's the Mercer agent, and I love working for Mercer because Mercer pays you quick, they don't charge you for it, and they're very fair on their rates. Like, you don't have to argue with them for money. So he's going to keep us busy both ways, and that's kind of what I like. I don't want to be fighting for loads and trying to do the whole load board shuffle. I don't want to live on a load board. That's the thing. It's like, I like having it as a tool to kind of gauge what's going on in the market, but I don't want to spend all my free time at home trying to find loads. So I do want to haul have 2 guys at most and be happy with that.
Yep.
What's my title?
Owner.
Dirty windshield, Alice.
Oh, the great windstorm blew over our chairs.
No. But it blew them over in a good way, so if it rains again, it won't get away. Get stuck on it.
All right, got Martin doing some choring. I'm gonna send him to work.
Yeah. She needs money. Needs money.
Yeah, I gotta pay for these 2 bales of hay we just bought.
Hopefully these 2 loads will cover it.
Yeah, hopefully they pay more than $40.
Huh?
I said hopefully they pay more than $40.
Hopefully it pays more. No, this was 45.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's $44.90 or something like that. All right, I updated the binder with our registration for the trailer that he's taking today, which is our only trailer now. And got him some GoPro batteries and the charger, and hopefully that's everything he's gonna need. Man, kind of sucks I don't get to go with, and neither does the dog. Actually, the dog could probably go. We'll see if she wants to go. But I can't. That sucks. Macy, come here. You're not going. Come here, Macy. I know.
Well, we just left the house, and it's probably about the hardest thing I've done in about 5 to 6 years. So we're gonna go get this load. It's a load of pipe. It's going to far west Utah, which is north of Salt Lake, and we're just gonna go load it. We gotta put a smoke tarp on it, so we gotta tarp the front, and probably be some strapping involved with gut wrapping and stuff. But we're about 20 minutes away from there, 30 minutes away from there, something like that. Hopefully we can get it kicked off tomorrow, maybe get reloaded tomorrow. We'll see. But we should be back home Friday. It's Tuesday today, so not bad. We'll talk about the rate on this load a little bit later, guys. Not bad, but it's not the greatest. But it makes sense, so we'll do it. If it doesn't make sense next week, we won't do it. But yeah, we'll see you later.
Can't escape the wind. We live on a hill, so it's always windy here. Said my goodbyes to Martin. I cried. I'm a crier. I'm not usually a crier, but today I was a crier. I haven't been apart from Martin in probably like 5 or 6 years. 6 years? 7? It's 6 years. I think, no.
Well, we're here. I'm set to walk over in gate 1 and check in. It's been a while since I've been here. Actually, a very long while. So let's hope that's still true. Because I don't know where the hell to go. Well, I guess there's access. Let's see here. Shipping office. There we go. We're on the right path. Lots of pipe here. Lots of it. Well, we had a little change of plans. I guess the broker accepted the load, didn't accept the load properly or something on their end from these guys here, the shipper, and I guess they didn't get that far west Utah load. So instead of far west, we're going just to Salt Lake City, which I mean, it works for me. We're waiting on the rate confirmation right now, but the guy's gonna pull me in and start loading me up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and yeah, we'll tie this load down and get on the road. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've been here, guys. And sorry, Alice, they won't let me outside to film. Wah, wah, wah. But I did set up a GoPro on the back, so hopefully that catches something. Yeah, it's changed here a little bit. It's been about 7 years since I've been here. Roughly 6, 7 years. It used to be called something different too. But anyway, they put on the lower level and then they come get you to gut wrap, meaning strap down the lower portion of the pipe, the lower level, because you got to gut wrap them. I'll show you guys later. I'm sure you know, you probably watch other flatbedders, but and then he puts on the top stack, so we got to gut wrap the bottom, and he's going to come get us when he's done with the lower level. Then we can gut wrap it real quick, and then he's going to put the top on, and we'll tie the rest of it down, smoke tarp, and get the hell out of here. Like I said, they changed their load. We're going to Salt Lake City. It's actually a better load now. Well, better in sense of you know, miles and time involved in it, and it's probably easier too, because I think before we were going to get those like that, all of it, the little ones, and those are heavy. They're supposed to be like 46,000 pounds total, and now we're only going to have 30, so I'm okay with that. The first load, I don't want to work too hard and work this truck too hard, but as you see those, there's a strap down there and a strap over here. That's the gut wrap, and then he's putting on the top, and then you got to tie the top down. And the reason why you do that, because that will walk around and it will come off the trailer, or you know, might not come off the trailer, but it definitely will try. So I'll show you guys when we're done. there's our load, guys. I'm just gonna check this tire over here because I think it's a little low. Let's see where we're at. And maybe it's just me. And it's not one of those fancy ones, but shiny though. Let's see what we're at here. Oh, we're good. Where's the other one? We're good. Let's check what we got for weight on the back here. As you can see, lots and lots of PVC. That's what we got for weight. 26,000. Wow, that's hardly anything. Hey guys, we're trucking through Elk Grove, California right now. Just left Lodi, got loaded. Load's working pretty good so far, no flopping straps. We're gonna try to get through here before the traffic starts, I guess. So we got about 10 or so more miles till we get to like the bad stuff, but I think we'll be okay. Get up to Donner. We'll get to Donner, and then we'll stop to fuel in Nevada somewhere with a new fuel card that's got the big discount, and probably get a lunch somewhere too. But I got food with me. I already got a reload back from the guy we're working with. Gonna shoot for being in Salt Lake tomorrow sometime, probably tomorrow early afternoon or late morning. And we're gonna kick this pipe off and reload some stone and come right back to California. We should be back Friday morning, I think, if all goes well. Get unloaded. We're going to San Leandro area, which is kind of like Eastern Bay area. Not too bad. It's a no tarp load. Pays alright, pays about $3 a mile, so can't really complain. I mean, I'd like more, but the thing with Mercer is they don't really, whatever the rate is, that's the rate. You can't really do any more out of them, and if they keep you busy and they keep you happy and you're making money, I mean, that's all that matters in the end, I guess. Right now, you know, playing spot market, if you got a guy that can keep you busy year round and you're making a little bit less money, not much, but a little bit less money compared to the spot market, that's a good thing, because probably come January, December, November, when things get really slow here in California, he'll probably still keep you busy. That's what I want. So we'll come back with a load of stone and we'll probably do it all over again. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe he's got something I can load Friday and then I can head out with, but honestly, probably not, because it's Easter this Sunday, so probably won't load anything till Monday. I will just hit it hard next week. But yeah, we'll get on down the road and we'll talk about rates later. I mean, we'll save that for later. I'll tell you what, guys, it's been probably a little over 5 years since I've been away from my kids, my wife. She ran with me. I mean, the kids, obviously we were away when we were running SIVA, but man, I tell you what, I miss the hell out of them. It's hard, man. That leaving it's hard. It's hard, man. I remember that whole lump in your throat when you're leaving. It sucks. But it gets easier with time, and it gets easier when you put some miles on your belt. You gotta love your family, I guess. But alright. Get on down the road. Catch you guys later. Man, Donner got a bunch of snow the other day. What was it? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, Monday. It downpoured at our house and it snowed up here. Quite a bit. First fill up with the new authority. All right. Hopefully we're saving some money. I guess we'll see later on our app. Check these straps. Load's riding pretty good. So I had to come over here, and when I loaded this, they told me I needed a smoke tarp, and I have a smoke tarp. I have a nice smoke tarp, but they ended up putting those things up there themselves. The shipper did, and that all works for me because I don't have to get my butt over there and doing it myself. What in tarnation is that? Yeah, actually, the temperature started going up. We are almost to Wendover, Utah. Well, Wendover, Nevada, whichever one. There's two Wendovers, I guess. I'll drop down that hill here in a second. Don't mind the glare off the lights. But it was like 17 degrees in Wells, or just east of Wells. It's always so dang cold there. There's like some spot where just kind of like the temperatures just drop big time. Now we're gonna stop here and go to bed. It's getting late. From here we got about another, it's a little over an hour and a half or so. So we'll go finish that out in the morning. We'll go ahead and walk around the load when we stop. But yeah, making some miles. Almost 600 miles today. I love the lights on this trailer. I really like the quarter fenders I put on there too. Not that you can see them right now because it's dark. We just walked around the truck, did our post trip. It's midnight. I'm pretty tired. We're gonna go ahead and go to bed and go inside the truck. It's cold. Today went well. It's the end of the day for me. Gonna get some sleep. Everything went all right. I'm actually happy. We are in Wendover, Utah. Parked. Plenty of room here. I love stopping here. There's actually a truck parked in front of me with a load that I think I wanted to take, and I think he must have snagged it early this morning. And it was a load of stone from American Canyon, California, and I think they were paying like, they were advertising it at $3,000, so it's not a bad rate. Speaking of rates, so virtually what I want to stress here is like very low deadhead, like almost none. Because from our house to where I loaded, yeah, 20 miles, but it's kind of in the direction of where I needed to go, right? This pays $2,200. I think that I could do better, but again, like I was saying earlier, this guy will keep me busy year round. Now, they're not cheap. By all means, this load out of this shipper pays this, because there's a couple other people that have loads out of this place, and they all paid the same. Whether, $50 here or there, but every destination pays different. My load coming back out of Utah pays $2,060. But here's the kicker: where I unload, I have I think it says 0.6 of a mile of a deadhead. Like, no joke, 0.6 of a mile deadhead. I looked it up on Google Maps. Here's a little insert picture of where I'm going from where I unload to where I'm going. It's literally 0.6 of a mile or something like that. Don't quote me right now. I'm tired. But that's on par for Salt Lake back to California. Round trip, what I'm seeing for all the miles, like 314, 315 a mile. It's not bad. Ideally, I'd like it to be around 350. We make money at this, but ideally, I'd like it to be around 350 a mile. Now, am I going to complain? It's my first load. On our authority, I could have got $3,000 coming out, but then I would have been, who knows what I would have found coming back. You never know. And like I said, I had my return load before I even left, so that's awesome. And I think after fuel all said and done, we'll probably, for the 2.5 days of work, we'll have a little over $3,000, like $3,100 net. And that's what I'm looking at. I don't really care. Listen, I know what it takes to operate this truck per mile. My operating cost, fuel alone, not including any maintenance on this truck alone, is 82 to 83 cents a mile, depending on how the fuel fluctuates. So, I look at the bottom line. If I can make $3,000 net take home for 2 days, I mean, I'm okay with that. I could have made probably 35 to 36 though, so I'd be more okay with that. Again, I'm trying to develop a relationship. It's not always about top dollar, although, I mean, it should be, but on this particular load, this is it. I mean, you just can't get any more. So, and the way Mercer works is, like I said, there's really no negotiating. The rates are the rates, and you either take it or leave it. The rates are very fair. So, can't complain, I guess. First load should be there around a little after 10 in the morning tomorrow to get unloaded and then reloaded. Hopefully it goes smooth. Tomorrow will be an unload and a reload kind of day, and then we're just kind of gonna make it back to where we're at now, except we're actually gonna go into Nevada and probably stay at the casino, take a shower, eat, and just kind of chill. And who knows, looks like we might have some weather coming back. It's crazy. This weather's been crazy. It's like really cold. It's been snowing, it's been raining. Donner's been snowing today. Donner's actually supposed to get a bunch of snow on Thursday, which is what I'm going to be going through. So we might have to change this time around. There might not be any way around it. I guess we'll see. We'll be heavy though, so I'm not worried about it. If we have to change, we'll change. At least still make good content, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm gonna take off in the morning. I will catch you guys later. And yes, I do miss my wife a lot. It's very different in this truck without her. And it's kind of like, I don't like it. It's different. It's just really different. And I don't like it. I don't like change. And I miss my family. And it is what it is. Got to make some money for them so they can have a comfortable life. But I do miss my wife in this truck. Really do. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. It wasn't only work. We had a lot of fun. It was fun working for Siva. Can't say a bad thing about those guys. And I miss running with my wife. Alright, that's enough BS. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag.